A maintenance worker found her. Lena Bucknell. Dead on the 9th floor landing, a broken neck, apparently from a trip and fall.
Lana worked with Lisa regularly. She was her orthopedic nurse. She winds up dead the day Robin goes missing. I'm telling you, that's not an accident.
Okay, I understand that you would like to see me as some sort of, you know, sinister threat. Right, but I just happen to be the person with the bad luck of finding you here.
Good, then why don't you leave?
Trust me, I would love to.
But, there is no way in hell I am going to risk you wandering off in the woods when the nearest road is miles from here. So we're going to wait until you are strong enough to move, and I'm going to help you get into the car, and we're going to leave together. I'm going to take you to the hospital and get you on some serious medication.
I'm not the crazy person. You are.
I'm not crazy. I'm just unwise. Stupidly romantic. You know, however you call someone who's still in love with a guy that she dated in college. I'm holding him apart from every guy who came after and just making them all seem less. I mean, I dated some really great guys, and they were hot and sexy and funny, and surgeons and brokers, even a race car driver, but none of them compared to Patrick. There was just something about him, about us, you know, how we were together. And it wasn't just the sex, even though the sex was glorious, incendiary, just like up against a wall in a classroom where someone could walk in at any second. Not that you would know what that's like. You don't strike me as someone who's terribly spontaneous.
Well, I'm not going to share sexual experiences with you.
See, this is what I don't get. You're just so snippy. You're so cold. You're just so screamingly entitled that you expect Patrick to just what? Bow down in gratitude because you've gifted him with your fabulous self? You're boring, Robin. I mean, talking to someone who thinks that they're right about everything, it's just like it's a exercise in futility. I mean, that's Patrick's life. You making proclamations about everything from global warming to the best baby diapers. I mean, it's no wonder Patrick just wanted to come to Jake's and drink some beers and play darts and talk about the good old days. You know, my mistake is thinking that it was something more. I mean, that's the irony, is that I was carrying a torch for Patrick, and I somehow convinced myself that he was carrying a torch for me when all he really wanted was a break from you.
Look, he's not going to walk away from this. He can't.
Thank you.
But you're not going to face the Balkan alone. You need backup.
I knew there was a catch to that sudden burst of sisterly support.
Look, it's going to take a hell of a lot more than a close resemblance and an Irish accent to convince the Balkan that you are the real Ronan O'Reilly.
Got this under control.
If by under control you mean making yourself a target, then yeah, you have.
Every day we're on the job, or a target. I mean, that's what we do. But it doesn't mean Lulu needs to become one. Look, you need to go home, okay? Before you're in too deep.
Is that your roundabout way of asking for an update on my personal life?
Oh, I don't have to. Claire was a wealth of information. She went to her bosses and she told them that she was sleeping with you and you conflicted her interests.
Why would Claire tell you?
I have no idea.
I don't know.
Maybe she's staking her claim. Maybe she's afraid the ex-wife wants to compete for your affection. I don't, by the way.
I'm devastated.
Oh, yeah, I bet you are. Jax, on the other hand, well, he didn't like it much. He loved how determined she was to put you in prison, and he's very upset that you lured yet another woman over to the dark side.
Does it bother you a little bit that he's so concerned about me? Like, it's like an obsession.
Don't act like the feeling's not mutual. You guys started fighting over Brenda years ago, and you haven't stopped.
What do you remember?
I remember those were the same guys. And they came in. They shot me up with something. And you came in.
Those two guys won't be bothering you. And a doctor gave you something to counteract the heroin.
Oh, I'm so cold.
Yeah, it's a side effect of the antidote.
You killed those guys. Are you gonna get in trouble?
No. Interpol agent Bates, he said that they had records, and he actually has pictures of them trying to grab you backstage.
Right. Oh my God.
What?
It's gonna be in the papers, right? Everyone's gonna know about it.
No. Suzanne's gonna keep it quiet. She really does a good job looking out for you.
So do you.